Hey everyone, welcome to gamer number 1, and I'm going to test Yuzu Emulator on this cell phone, which is a Realme GT Master Edition. It is basically Snapdragon 778g chipset smartphone, and it has 8 GB RAM. So let's try to run Yuzu Emulator on this device. So let's go to Yuzu Emulator. Here we go, and I'm going to tell you what settings I'm running on this emulator, and you must do those settings in order to run games at good speed. So go to settings and go to advanced. In advanced, go to general. In general, you need to enable limit speed, and in CPU accuracy, you need to select it to auto. After that, you need to go to system. You need to select the dark mode off, because it reduces the performance and improves the resolution. And you also need to turn off, if you have enable custom RTC, you need to turn this off. And let's go to the graphics now. In graphics, you need to select API to Vulkan to reduce the lag and bugs from your game. And in accuracy level, you need to select normal, because it's not an high-end device, because it has 778g, which is equivalent to Snapdragon 855. And you need to select the resolution to 1x sorry, to 1x. And in window adapting filter, you need to select scale force, or you need to select AMD fidelity FX super resolution. It improves the performance. And you need to also enable the use disk shader cache, which also improves the performance and lowers the shader fast and removes the stuttering. And you need to turn on force maximum clock. It will force the GPU to run at maximum possible clock, so it will improve the performance as well. And also you need to enable use asynchronous shaders. Compile shaders asynchronously, which will reduce stutter but may introduce glitches. So it will reduce stutter, it will benefit the performance. So now let's try to run the game. Let's go back. These were all the settings you need to do. Now let's try to run the game. We will try to run The Legend of Zelda Tears of Kingdom, which is recently released. So for it, you need to upgrade your keys, because it's a new game and old keys won't work on this simulator. So let's go. It will take some time to load it. It's a high-end game. It's a very heavy game. It requires high-end device. So you should wait a little bit in order to make it run. Let's see how much time it takes before it runs. As you can see, the game is finally running on Realme GT Master with processor of Snapdragon 778g, which is almost equal to Snapdragon 855. You can expect the similar performance in this game. Let's try to run the game. Obviously, it will not run at full speed, because the emulator is recently released on this Android platform. Let's see how it runs. Don't expect it to run very well like the Yuzu emulator on PC does. It's running on a smartphone which has a score similar, Antutu score similar to Snapdragon 855. So it will run slow. Keep your expectation slow on this game. As you can see, game is running, and I think it's not running quite well, but it's running. It's an amazing job that Yuzu Emulator team has done on Android. I know it's not playable, but it's still running, and maybe it will improve with time.
People have been falling ill after coming into contact with the gloom drifting through these caverns. Though here it seems almost misty and not concentrated enough to harm us.
I think FPS is lower than 10 FPS. I think. As this emulator doesn't have an FPS monitor, so I cannot show you exact FPS. I think we should wait. Maybe another update will add the FPS monitor in this emulator. Let's see what happens. Quite slow. We can barely play it in this smartphone. You definitely need a powerful smartphone to run this game. Maybe Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 smartphone. And if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe and tell me whether you want to see more gameplays like this on this smartphone. So there you have it, guys. As this game is running on the Realme GT Master with Snapdragon 778g, so you should try to run it, but it's not in a playable state. So you should wait a little bit more until more development takes place in the simulator. Thank you. And if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, please suggest me in the comments. Thank you.
You're not hurt, are you, Link?